Welcome back to the Happy Camper. Unfortunately, winter has set in here in the beautiful mountains of southwest Montana, so we are shooting on location at our sponsor's dealership today at Rocky Mountain RV. Today we're going to be taking a look at the 2020 Torque 371 by Heartland RVs. This is a tandem axle toy hauler, fifth wheel, large garage. It has one of the more innovative floor plans in a toy hauler fifth wheel. We'll take a quick walk through it today, and I'll show you some of the features on it. I'm standing in the entryway, and as we look straight across the coach in the main slide out, we're going to see the 4-cushion reclining theater seat. These are a really nice sofa. The backs do flip down to give you USB ports as well as cup holders, and all 4 cushions do recline. And we do have cup holders here in the ends of the armrests as well. The slide out is a full 7.5 foot height. It houses some storage cabinets, some lighting, of course a large picture window, as well as the sofa. And this particular unit was optioned with a side-by-side refrigerator, some storage cabinets overhead. So I pan across back here towards the doorway, we're going to see one of the unique features to this toy hauler. This little built-in dinette is a solid surface top with a bench seat behind it, giving you a permanent table in this unit, which is something super hard to get in toy haulers these days. Directly above that is our 50-inch flat panel TV, and of course with the theater seat directly across from it, it gives you a great view of the TV without having to turn your head. Again, another problem that you run into in many toy haulers on the market. This kitchen was designed by Heartland, more specifically AJ Jones at Heartland, to be the most storage of any toy hauler kitchen on the market. And this the 371 Torque is where this kitchen was born, and it has expanded out into most of their toy hauler floor plans over there at Heartland. And you can see it has a ton of storage cabinets with backlighting, huge microwave, solid surface tops, outlets, great new glass top range from Furrion, cabinets over here, drawers on both sides. So really a nice kitchen, again in a toy hauler fifth wheel where they're so limited on the floor plan. We do have a trash can chase down through the countertop, and again I think the living room in the 371 is one of the most innovative living rooms on the market, and I think the retail numbers out there will show that. This is Heartland's #1 selling toy hauler fifth wheel, and it does extremely well for them. The main control panel is here as we head up towards the bedroom, and that's just going to house all the switches, generator, monitoring system, some of your light switches, slide out switches, awning switch, that type of thing. Your AM, FM, CD, DVD is down below it there. As we head up towards the bedroom, you can see the 371 is equipped with a bedroom wardrobe slide out, and that is going to gain us a ton of additional storage up here in the bedroom as well. We do have a closet here outside the bedroom door. Interesting feature to this unit, and possibly problematic, is this door is connected into the slide out mechanism, so you have to make sure that door is open when you open and close the slide out so you don't tear it off. Again, it's a great little feature, however there is some memory involved with it. Again, so a little vanity here, some storage drawers underneath it. We do have a ventilation window there. These are both hanging wardrobes. Underneath we have a large drawer. Drawers and overhead cabinets up towards the head of the bed. And again, a large picture window over here on the door side with ventilation. So we do get cross ventilation up here in the bedroom. This particular unit Does come standard with what they call a king bed tilt system, which would raise the head of the bed up. It's a fairly expensive system, and this particular unit was optioned without that. You'll see it on the option list. If we look at it down below, it says king bed tilt delete, and that is removing that king bed tilt system out of this. And again, it's to save some money on a unit that really doesn't require it, because you do have a lot of room here at the foot of the bed. We do have space for a TV up here. It's a fairly small space. It's going to take a smaller unit. We do have dual access into the bathroom in this model. So you can see, nice garden style tub, full surround, overhead skylight. Of course, full vanity. With overhead storage and under cabinet storage. Toilet is stuck over here in the corner. We have a hard swing door that goes down to the main floor, and then a pocket sliding hard door that comes out to close the bedroom off. Very nice to have that dual access into the bathroom. Access it from either side. Give you a quick overview again of the unit, the main floor, while I'm standing up here on the upper deck. Heartland did a very nice job with the flooring colors and the accents with the darker wood. Very light countertops in this, which I like, again, on a solid surface countertop. The lighter top will not show any scratches or mars or that type of thing. The finish is sandable, so you can't sand any scratches out, but a lot of the dark countertops will show those scratches so badly. And they can be sanded, but they're not an easy job to do. Let's step out here into the toy hauler garage portion of this unit. And I apologize again, we're shooting on location at Rocky Mountain today, so it's going to be noisier than the normal day when we're shooting up in our normal location, so I apologize for the extra noise in advance. The 371, and I did measure this today, is right at 13 feet on the garage from the rear door to the front bulkhead wall right here. This garage features a second entry from outside. That's a ventilation vent. There's one there, and there's one across on the other side. Those can be opened during travel to ventilate any fumes out while your toys are inside. We do have windows on both sides, as well as our dinette, and they do a nice tuck and roll design here with some stain resistant upholstery. Of course, the table. These two tables do roll together to make a bunk, a full-size bunk, and then over the top we have another full-size bunk. At the back, the very back of the coach there is a pull-down screen wall. This particular trailer was not optioned with the rear patio that you'll see oftentimes at dealerships, where the rear ramp is held up with some cables and has a railing around it so you can go out there and stand on the rear deck. It's a personal preference, but I personally think that is a huge waste of money on a toy hauler. Most of the people that I talk to about rear patios will simply use them the first time, realize how hard it is to set it up and down, and of course you do have to close it at night, and they fold it up and never use it again. And it's pushing a $3,000 option by the time you're done, and I just feel like it's such a waste for the amount that it gets used. We do have some overhead cabinetry here in the back of the 371 Torque toy hauler. Up overhead here is tough to get a shot of, but we do have a little overhead loft bunk that is lighted, and there is a mattress up there. There's also a little access ladder right here that pulls out so you can access that. So lots and lots of sleeping back here. Very innovative, and again, if you're not using that for sleeping, it can be used as just simply extra storage for large items like duffel bags or whatever you might need. The bathroom door on the 371 is made, and of course again has a rear second bathroom in it. And this model is made to break away, and that's right up here. And again, this is for the larger, wider machines, so they will come in and fit. Bathroom door just simply swings across and pins up into here, and that gains us about 7 inches in here to get us back to a 64-inch width, I believe, from off the top of my head. Again, enough to take the wide, long travel machines that are on the market today. Pretty interesting setup. I am going to step outside. We'll do a quick walk around on the unit on the outside. Again, I apologize. It's very noisy out here right up against the street. And unfortunately, with the traffic, we're not allowed to have our mascot Macy here with us as well. So we'll have to catch up with her on the next trip. Okay. As we step out of the 371, you can see it's a full-size body toy hauler, of course, full profile height, big tires and rubber underneath it. One of the cool things is it does have this outside kitchen that folds up with a little door here. We have TV, 2-burner gas top. We have a little sink here, and then we do have a small electric-only refrigerator. Coming down the side, this is difficult to do with one hand, but we do have additional storage down through the bottom. The front door does feature the solid step that comes all the way down to the main floor, and that's a 4-step with the large grab handle. The back step is going to be your standard 4-step flip-up step with the aluminum treads. You can, of course, see our pass-through storage. And these are all metal baggage slam latches on this. Of course, up above, we do have a full power awning with LED light strip. And we do also have 2 LED porch lights that are mounted to the side of the unit because when the awning is retracted, that LED light strip is inside the fabric. Down underneath is our Onan 5500 watt gasoline powered generator. And that's a great feature on this unit. That does pull out of the fuel cell here on the back of the coach, and I'll show you that. So it doesn't burn propane in this model. It is using the gasoline out of the fuel station. And again, it's always easier to get gasoline than it is propane. And at this altitude, where we are in Montana, is about 5,500 feet. The gasoline does produce more efficient energy. Propane is a little limited at this altitude. So it's a good feature to have that gas gen, and that is factory equipped. Again, it is an option from Heartland, but we do it in most of the bigger toy haulers. You're going to see that in most of the larger models that are on the market. Of course, your docking center here with your outside shower, black tank flush, kind of your pedigree items that you're going to see. That's where all the hookups going to be. As we come back towards the back of the unit here, we'll see, of course, this is the fuel station. And this is going to fill just like a normal gas tank on a car. And then we have a little handle down underneath here that pulls out that you can fill your ATVs or whatever off of. But again, the generator does pull off of this tank. That tank runs about 28 gallons. You're going to carry 100 gallons of fresh water, 85 on the black, 85 on the gray, which gives you great capacities on this unit. As I walk back up towards the door here, I'm going to try not to forget to get an actual weight. You will see that the back of the unit is prepped for a backup camera, and we found that those are really a nice feature. They're color, they have sound, everything works very well on those little backup cameras. I'll walk up here. The spare tire is mounted down underneath the back of the coach here. It's a nice spot. It keeps it out of the way. It's fairly easy to get at. You will see it's just a standard hand crank rear jack. I prefer that for a stabilizer jack for the simple fact that they're easy to deal with. They're inexpensive when you damage them. The front is your standard affair, extendable pin leg, electric front landing gear. Very simple, been on the market forever. Let's take a quick look at the weight here. You can see that the Heartland does feature the Asdel composite panels, and that's just keeping all the wood out of the sidewalls. The sidewalls, of course, are a full 2-inch thick, so we do get the maximum, again, the weather guard, optimal thermal protection that they're showing there. The weight on this unit, a little shot of the weight sticker here. Dry weight is coming in at 13,668 pounds, which you can see on the sticker there. So this unit, again, we're going to want to see it on Generally speaking, a 1-ton pickup, that's going to be your 350 or 3500 series. It's going to do best on a diesel. Can be towed with gas depending on the tow rating of the gas, but that gives you kind of an idea of what it takes to tow it. It's a large unit. They do tow extremely well. You'd be surprised at how well it tows for as big as it is, but again, we want to match it. When we're getting into a unit like this, we definitely want to be able to match that with the correct pickup as well, and that makes all the difference in the world. So again, this is the Happy Camper. We're going to sign off here from beautiful Southwest Montana on a cold winter's evening here, and this was the Torque 371. It's the 2020 model. Thanks again to Rocky Mountain RV for providing the inventory for us to review. Have a great day, and remember to like, share, and subscribe.